All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Flux campaign. My name is Tony, and I'll be DMing this session. We left off last time where Anoran, Theus, Bardus, and Lokar had entered a decrepit version of a Church of Palor. Effectively, Theus is noticing that there is an ominous evil coming down from below. They explored the back rooms and found previous tenants of the church, but they were no longer living, and they did not wish to stay dead, effectively. And last we left off, they were heading down to the crypt. To make things easier, Anoran decided to stay upstairs and guard the bodies that just won't seem to die. And we'll do a roll call.
Hello, this is Charlie, and I play Bardus, the Goliath Barbarian.
I am Eric, and I play Lokar, the Tortle Paladin / Warlock.
I am Steve, and I play Theus, the Inquisitive Rogue Charlatan.
Alright, so, you guys have now entered the lower area of the church. It is lit. It is a moderately 10-foot wide hallway. Pretty much you could see to the left of you there is effectively like a little shrine. If you go right, look right, you'll see that the hallway goes on for a bit. There's various doors and whatnot, and it looks like the area opens up a bit more.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, I'd probably just move forward.
Yeah, shrine looks boring.
Alright. So, as you guys are going forward, I do want you to roll perception checks.
It's a big old 3.
16.
12.
Alright, so what's the order that you guys are going in?
I guess I assumed I was heading up the group.
I'll go last.
I assumed I would be between the two big strong guys.
Yeah,
Alright.
sounds about right.
There's only the
Bardus,
3 of us now.
As you're going towards the main opening, you do hear some shuffling from 2 of the doors that you guys have passed, one on the left and right.
I hear shuffling.
Just shuffling.
Oh,
the doors are the doors are open.
So the doors are open?
The doors are open, but the thing is, like, you don't have good angles to see into anything. You guys are kind of like down the hallway, but you're at the between sets of doors. There's like around 6 or 8 doors accompanied. Essentially, looks like 4 doors on the left, 4 doors on the right, and it goes until it reaches that opening area.
But which one's 3 doors down?
You guys are about in the middle, and Bardus is hearing it right behind him. So, say if you're walking and counting 1, 2, 3, 4 on your left and right, you guys are at 3 and 4, and then there's 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 ahead of you.
I believe the undead are down here still.
I would like to use the DM provided MacGuffin vision and see, based on where we're standing, which way is the item we seek.
The item that you seek is still a bit further down, lightly down, ahead of you towards the opening area. And frankly, because it's so saturating, you can't really see much else in terms of evil and undead and whatnot.
the magic vision they gave me showing that the item is at the other end of this hall towards the open area. So we don't need to check these doors if we don't have to.
Should we just keep moving?
Yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping rather than having to go door to door and kill all the undead, that maybe if we get this item, it will just solve itself.
Yeah, it's a good thought.
So, what you'll notice is, well, not notice. You guys are looking behind you. You start seeing, essentially armored figures coming out of the doors in front of you. Only two in front of you. Pretty much, if you want to roll perception, you can hear the shuffling of their feet.
Oh wait, we can't see them?
You can't. Well, the thing is, right now you're facing. Well, which way are you guys facing?
Well, I guess I'm facing towards the direction we're walking.
So you'll see some armored figures entering the hallway from the mid doors 5 and 6, entering toward and approaching you.
We got a couple of guys here. I want to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame at them, or at one of them at least.
All right, what's that do?
It's just an attack, but they have to save on a Dex 13.
All right. All right. So roll the 10.
Okay, so yeah, that's a miss. So I get to do. Go away, box. 2d8 damage.
Okay. Any special type to that?
I mean, it's radiant damage.
Okay.
So that's 7 damage.
All right. Bardis, you were looking back previously towards the sounds, and you see doors 3 and 4, armored figures coming up towards you.
Are they shuffling?
Shuffling a little bit.
Or they have some sort of actual like move speed?
They have move speed. You don't see. You see that they have no swords on them, but effectively they have spiked gauntlets.
Ooh, I mean, they're back here, and I look forward and probably see the ones that are forward too.
Yeah. So
And they're up
what
there.
I'll have you guys do now is, if you want to do anything, do now. Otherwise, it's a niche.
No, ready my mace again.
Want to switch over to holding my bow, and then if the DM would allow it, I would like to take a shot.
Go ahead.
I will take a shot at one of the armored figures ahead of Lokar.
Mm-hmm.
Will be that page. That will be a 18 to hit.
So as you do that shot, it pings into its shoulder and just stays into it. You can see as it flings backward that you see actually in. If you guys are paying attention, the eyes are actually a shade of green, as in they're glowing green.
Fun.
And roll Inish.
I got a 2.
Okay.
My nat 20. 22.
All right. Oh god, they nat 20. They go next. 2 and well, what's your dex, artist?
14.
Okay. Theus,
Does it matter if my bow is magical?
it hit hard, but it you can't really tell. I mean, it didn't like flinch any more than anyone else getting shot by an arrow, or an undead getting shot by an arrow.
Did I get to roll damage on that?
You hit. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I think I got mixed up.
I rolled an 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yes.
And which one was that? The one forward.
In front of Lokar.
The one that Lokar attacked? Yeah.
That. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what's your niche?
Uh-oh.
Are we losing Steve?
He's.
I got a 9.
Oh, it didn't come through. I feel like Discord's having some issues tonight.
It has. My connection has been up and down all night.
All right. So, Bardis, you're first. You get to do what you wish to do. There is 2 behind you and 2 in front of you. The ones that Lokar and Theus attacked, it has an arrow in his shoulder. None of these guys seem to have any weapons on them except for their spiked gauntlets and whatnot.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna turn around, facing the 2 behind us, and we doing this, guys?
Let's do it.
And I use my bonus action to rage.
All right.
And how far away? I'm assuming they're just within range, right? So
They are within 10 feet of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Step, step, step. Pound.
Door number 1, 2, or
Looks like the one on the I don't know, the right side. 2, number 2,
Sure.
whatever that means.
number 2. Sure.
That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, I try again. That should be better. That's a 24 to hit. I'm sorry, 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Okay, I get 1. Woohoo! So he's going to get hurt. Ooh, 6. Sorry, now I have to do maths. I don't attack very often, so I forgot how this works. 8, 11. 12. All right, so he takes 15 damage. 4 of it's radiant, if that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if he has less than 25 hit points, you gotta make a DC 15 will save.
Say that again.
If he has less than 20, if 25 hit points or fewer after taking the damage, he has to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He's not going to be making that. You see a flash as your mace hits him into the side. Next would be them. So pretty much the one that's right next to you just goes to swing. Rolled a 19.
That hits.
Okay. So it does this much. It does 10 damage of bludgeoning as it punches you. And another...
Damn, Fists of Fury.
Yeah. Another 11 of necrotic damage, and you need to make a con save.
right, 16.
You are just fine. The other one comes up to you and does a 18 hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. So real quick, that is. I should probably just do this. It's a 8 plus. And it's a 7. I'm gonna start really using the roller instead. It's much easier.
Alrighty.
And then make a con save.
15.
That's fine. All right,
Okay.
and then coming up towards you guys, pretty much one goes towards Lokar. Actually, Theos, are you hiding behind?
Both. I'm between Lokar and Bardis.
Okay, so then they'll both go towards Lokar because he's the closest. So they approach
Great.
you and they go to attack you.
Okay.
20.
Misses.
The other one just completely whiffs.
Excellent.
Theus, your turn.
I'll first use my bonus action to use my inquisitive ability to get advantage. That will be a 24 deception. Oh no, that's a 24 insight. And they have to roll deception to block me.
Um,
Can they get
just-
Can they get a 24 deception?
No, they can't. So
Alright.
they do not deceive you.
Then I will attack. It's a 17, and that's an actual 20.
All right.
Using my elf ability to reroll one of the die. And then that will be with the bow. So that will be 4 sneak attack. And that's a lot better. And before I count the damage, I'm gonna call that on the one that Lokar and I have already hit.
Okay.
So that will be 15, 21, 24, 48 plus 5 is 53 damage.
All right. So, and that's a magic. Yeah.
That is a +2 longbow.
All right. So, pretty much what happens with that one is you just nail it in the center of the eyes. Even though there's a metal helmet, it had such strength to it. It just went dead center, and you see that the green in the eyes go away, and it falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that's one down.
And then now it's Lokar's turn.
Nice.
Unless you got another attack. Do you think?
No, rogues only have one attack at this level.
All right.
All right. I'm going to start by casting Divine Favor on myself.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remember if I would know with undead, because I know that I've had experience with them, if they need to take radiant damage after they've gone down to make them stay down.
Radiant the same as fire.
It's
Not
like holy
really.
damage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's different, but I think radiant is the one that usually hits undead. So I want to go ahead. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to then take my 2 attacks on the other one that's in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the 2 that attacked me was the one that Steve just took down.
Yes.
And then see, I'm going to attack the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going to make 2 swings at it. So let me just roll both dice. I got a 23 and a natural 20.
Both hit.
Noise.
Roll damage.
All right, I'll do the 23 first.
And it's magic, right?
Yes, it's a magic sword, and I've got the plus radiant damage for that. So,
Okay.
so that's a 1d8. Good. So that is going to be, well, it's 12 damage plus 2 radiant for the first attack.
Okay.
And then the second attack, let me roll, is actually going to be 14 plus 5, 19, and then 4 radiant damage.
Okay. So pretty much as you slash across it, you just see your sword just radiate light as it goes and cuts through. But it's still standing.
Okay, I want
And
to check one thing real quick. Hold on. I thought I had something where I can do damage. I'll look for it and see if it happens. So wait, it didn't go down
next. No, it did not go down.
though? Okay, I'm going to look for something real quick, but we'll keep going.
All right. Next is the Bardus. So you have the two in front of you still.
All right. Well, I suppose I will do what I was mediocrely doing last turn, and I'll swing again at the same one.
Go ahead.
Yeehaw! Oh, that's yeah. That we'll just call that a mess.
Okay.
But
2, right?
so I'm going to use a bonus action though. So I have Shield Master, so I can, after an attack, as long as I take an attack action, I could bonus action shove. Doesn't say the attack has to hit. I've never tried it this way before. It doesn't say the attack has to hit. It just says if I take it, I can then take a bonus action to shove. So I guess it's kind of going to be DM ruling. I took an attack. I missed successfully. So can I take a shove action either way?
The shove action, I'll have you roll an attack on that as well, okay?
What's athletics check?
Yeah. Go ahead and do an athletics check. Pretty much you went to swing, it went past, but you're going to use your elbow and try and shove it.
Shield. I'd be using my shield for it.
Oh, you'd be using your shield?
Yeah. So that though I do actually get an advantage on with whatchamacallit, rage. So thank God I do, because the first roll was 2 and then it turned into an 18 magically. So 27 athletics to knock this thing prone.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Okay.
It did a 20. I assume athletics is strength, but it's not, no.
Pretty solid for, but yeah. Okay, so it's prone, even though I missed my first attack, but then I still get a second attack, but now I get advantage on that attack.
Okay.
And of course I don't need it because the first thing I roll is a flipping 20, but you know, good thing I set myself up just in case.
Better to have it and not need it.
All right, so 2, 4, 7, 8 plus 6, 14, 20, 21, 23, 25 damage.
All right. Pretty much it gets shoved to the ground backwards, and how are you hitting it?
Just straight up pound. I mean, it's a mace, so it doesn't have a lot of. It just, I want to shove it down with my shield, and then if it hits the ground, and just follow up with like pretty much like the smash to the chest.
So pretty much as you do, pretty much it knocks it down on its ass, and it starts to get up, and you just kind of uppercut it with the mace, and it is completely prone on the back, but you can see that it's starting to pick its shoulders up.
Does it have less than 25 hit points, or 25 or less?
Actually, yeah. Let me see. Like doing math real quick. Yeah, I'd say yes.
Okay, so it has to do a DC 15 Wisdom check. If it fails, it's instantly destroyed. If it succeeds, it's frightened of me.
I rolled an 18.
That's fine.
Saving throws plus. Okay. So yeah, it made it. And it is now its turn.
Okay, hold on. I want to pause for a second. So I went back. The ability that I wanted to use, I just want to go find it. It's called Divine Sight.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it by default, but I have to spend a spell slot. And basically I get to do 2d8 extra radiant damage plus essentially 1d8 against undead or fiends.
Okay.
And I already rolled it, and it's an extra 30 damage.
Okay. All right. So, what happens is when you hit that one, pretty much it had flown backwards, and effectively you knock down the ground, but you don't see it moving anymore.
Okay.
Okay. So, up next, you have the two behind you guys. The one that Boris had knocked down, it's like it got knocked back like 5 feet from your uppercut as it was knocked prone. And it's starting to get up. I'm not sure if that provokes if it's within 5 feet.
It would, I believe.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, you ready? 16.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Wasn't prepared for that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I say 13, 12, 13, 18. So he takes 18 damage.
Okay. And then the extra will, right?
Yep. If he's still under 20, since he's under 25 and he's still alive, and he still has to do the saving throw.
All right. So what ends up happening is it gets up, and then you see that the connection, like the flash of radiant light, hits it, and as the flash goes away, you see that there's no longer light in its eyes, and it falls down. Yeah, one last one. And it's going to go at you now that you are kind of open.
All good.
Bring it.
Does a 20-something hit.
Yes.
All right, so roll a save.
You
get a +2 to that.
15.
All right.
Well, I guess assuming he's within 10 feet of me, he gets a +2 to all saves.
Yeah, okay. So what ends up happening is you get nailed in the arm that just had uppercut the other one. You take does it show you how it breaks down? Yeah, it does. Okay, so you take 11 bludgeoning damage, and you take 10 necrotic.
Okay. I'm good.
All right, next is Theus.
Both of the ones in front of Lokar are down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will turn around and fire off at one on Bardis's side. How does he? Are both of them still up on his side?
Just one is left.
All right, I will take a shot at it.
All right, go ahead.
No. So that was an 18 plus 5. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That is 10 damage.
All right. It pings it in the shoulder. Lokar, you're up. Wait, you got more than one attack, yeah?
I was going to use. You know, never mind. It's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Never mind.
Okay, so now I'm up.
Yeah.
All right, I want to shift around to go attack this other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna start with one swing just to see what happens. Oh, that's a 10 to hit.
No.
All right, well then we're gonna try that. Oh wait, let me see. No, sorry, that's 13 to hit.
That still glances off his armor.
Okay, that's fine. I was just double checking. Let's try again. 19 to hit.
That one hits.
And we're gonna go ahead and roll the damage. That is 10 damage plus 4 radiant damage.
Okay. So you peg it in the other shoulder with your sword, and it is still standing. It's Bardis' turn. You have essentially Lokar to your side, the undead in front of you, and Thea's pot shotting behind you.
I look over at Lokar. Brother, we fight together. It's been a while.
It's glorious.
I usually don't swing weapons, but today I'm making an exception.
These are fun to swing weapons at.
Oh shit! I didn't knock this one prone. Okay, so that's a 12 to hit.
That
14.
no.
To hit. 14 to hit. I'm sorry, I can math.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Can I do the shield prone knock anyways? Because even a failed attack.
Yeah, go ahead and try. Effectively, I'm letting you do the swinging motion, but roll an attack because you got Lokar right next to you. You don't want to accidentally hit him with the shield as well.
Okay.
You gotta be a bit more careful on it.
So I rolled a math is hard again. 24
That hits.
attack.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And then the athletics.
Athletics. I don't think I'm gonna bother re-rolling. I'll roll anyways. Yeah. Okay.
If it's any more than 7,
That was a 27. Yeah.
it gets knocked on its behind.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm using the shove to actually knock it prone. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I technically have another attack too.
Go ahead.
Now has advantage. Thank God, because it was going to be a 1. Now it's a 19. So 25 to hit, which I'm assuming
that hits.
Yeah. So 6, 9, 11. And he's undead. 18. Oh, 14. I rolled 2 1s on my radiant damage. 14 damage. And
all right.
He's under 25 hit points.
He's fine. So, that was Boris. This guy, he starts getting up again. And he's going to attack. Do you get another attack off?
So to be honest, after the last round, I went and looked it up real quick because I thought it did, but apparently in 5th, attack of opportunities are only when they move in or out of your range. If they just stand up, it doesn't actually provoke.
Oh, so
Right.
It should still be alive?
Technically, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll make you apologize. Anyway, so
I looked it up.
He goes to punch you for unruly killing his friend.
Whoops.
You rolled a 16.
It was going to happen eventually.
Rolled a 16.
Okay,
All right.
finally, he misses.
Oh, sorry. I rolled 16. 16 plus
Oh,
5.
son of a
So,
bitch.
so that's 20 something to hit. So,
Yeah, okay, that will hit. Yeah, we add a bonus to it.
yeah. That is pretty hard. I'm using a dice roller. Okay, so that's 9 bludgeoning and 16 necrotic.
What?
Screw it. I'm just okay. That's fine. I'm gonna use my
And
reaction.
you need to make a con.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, I guess I should do that for. Well, I guess I didn't do it in any order. Let's do a con. Okay, so I rolled a 15, so 23.
You're good.
I'm going to use just quick stone's endurance from all the damage I've been taking. So I use my reaction to negate 11 points of damage. So that means that whole round I take 2 points. Woohoo!
All right. Okay. Next is Theos.
Well, roll my insight on him. That's a natural 20 on the insight. I'll assume he can't beat a 29.
Don't. No.
And then roll to attack. That is a 19 plus 5. That's 24.
Hits.
Not a crit, though. Those 9, 14, 18 plus 5. That is 23 damage.
All right. That's. Let me do math real quick. It's just barely there. It's basically kind of very woozily standing, effectively, if it's creaking or whatnot.
Tony, fudge the numbers. Let it die.
Sure. add some inspiration to that.
It's not how inspiration works.
Yeah.
I'm taking it anyways. No.
Roll a d4.
4.
You're good. So pretty much right there, pretty much you peg it right in the throat, and the lights go out and it falls to the ground. So you guys have dead bodies around you of armored figures.
Whew. They actually hit kind of hard. Oof.
I'm gonna go around to each of them while I still have the radiance going and just cuff all the heads.
All right, and you do so. You can see that underneath they've been effectively very, very dried and decrepit.
I just want to make sure they don't move.
There's no blood spillage, no nothing.
These were not priests of the temple, which means they were brought here.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
If you take a peek at the quarters, there were effectively more living quarters in the rooms that they came from, just beds and whatnot. And you still have the opening ahead of you.
Yeah, I assume we just keep marching towards the where we want to find the source.
Yeah, and then roll perceptions.
Onwards and forwards.
I got a 9.
That's a 23.
I get
Okay.
12. Before we leave, I want to rip off some of the spike gauntlets.
All right. You are getting the gauntlets off. When you're doing so, roll a con check.
All right, even better. I'm poisoning myself with this shit. 23.
All right, so you remove the gauntlets off of one of them, and you're fine.
Oh, thank goodness. That was going to be a time I rolled a 2, though, but thank goodness I didn't.
All right, so Theus, you hear whispers. Not whisper. They sound like whispers, but you hear people talking ahead.
Lokar and Bardis and I go, I can hear voices up ahead. Let me sneak forward and check it out.
Go for it.
You got it.
So I will go ahead and stealth and scout ahead.
All right, so you scout ahead, and what you notice is that there, right ahead of you is effectively what looks like a big, kind of like dining room area, but you can hear from a door in the far corner the discussions. You had a really good perception check. Effectively, it's open, and there's stairs going down.
Can I make out what they're saying when I get closer?
Yes, you can roll again, real quick.
That will be a 19.
Alright. You hear, it sounds like our visitors have been dispatched. Let us continue with this transaction. Effectively, something like that. Effectively, you hear on the other side, yes. The Lord, the tyrant is very gracious for your gift. And we're quite sure that your lord would be happy to receive it back.
I'll go transaction, and I will step into the doorway while shouting to Lokar and Bardis down the hall, guys, I found them! And I will go ahead and make a surprise attack on the first figure I see in the doorway.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, or you got a surprise attack, but pretty much you see a armored figure, and it's from behind. Go ahead.
And that's the only one I can see?
You can see plenty, but that's the first one you see. So,
of course, I will shoot him in the back.
all right.
That will be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no, that's low damage. That's 5, 11. Well, not that low. 17 plus 5 is 22 damage to the back.
Okay. All right. You hit it. Now, as you, your tunnel vision opens up a bit more, you can see that the area that you're in is kind of like a hidden, a lower kind of cleansing area. There's effectively a pool and whatnot in this area, reservoir and whatnot. And in the far back, there's a well. That is where they are meeting at. So pretty much there's the pool in front of you and a well. And what you had seen was effectively one of the armored figures that you had just attacked and got rid of, walking towards another, and you kind of pegged him. At the well, just behind them, you see two more figures. Effectively, a very tall, skeletal-looking figure, and you see a what looks like a young woman.
Now, what is? And I'll say to them, Now, what is this I heard about a transaction? I would very much like to be part of this.
Y-
And then I guess Ronish.
yes. Ronish.
Are we able to count behind him, or are we not hearing anything?
Yeah, you can go ahead. That surprise round is your time to run forward if you choose to.
So should we also roll initiative?
Let's do it.
Yeah, roll Inish. Otherwise, yeah.
That will be an 18 for Theus.
All right.
14 for Lokar.
All right.
Bardus got slow last fight. He was slowed down because he stopped to get gauntlets, so it was a 5.
All right. So Barnus is 5. Theus was 18.
Yes.
Lokar was what?
14.
Okay. And all right. So, all right. Pretty much Theus gets to go first. So what you see ahead of you is, the skeletal looking figure. It's got some armor on it, but its face is exposed and quite clearly looks like a skeleton. And you see the young woman, and you see the guy, the armored figure that you had pegged. And there's another armored figure pretty much in front of them. So pretty much a group of 4 across from the pool.
Can I perceive if either the skeletal figure or the woman are holding anything in their hands?
They are currently not holding anything in their hands. They are at the well. Actually, what was in the hands, it looked like the exchange is. You see the armored figure looking at you, and he's holding effectively a small floating item.
I will. How far is he from me?
He's across from the pool. It's about say 40 feet, 40 by 40 pool, big pool.
Yeah, that's a big pull.
Maybe I should make it 30 by 30.
All right, that's still more than I can jump across.
Do a really good cannonball.
What I wanted to do was try to run towards him and steal it out of his hand and end my turn and hopefully survive. Well, I mean, I will. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I will activate the shield that I got from the other world, and I will charge in with my bow drawn, and I will aim at the figure holding the item and try to see if I can get him to drop it.
You go to reach for that and do not find it.
Find for what?
The shield.
It's connected to my arm.
Wait, oh, that shield. Okay,
Yeah, the bomb shield that
the bomb
Dom
shield.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Attached to my arm that I can't get off.
Okay.
Yeah, I activate that to boost my AC, and then I'm gonna run forward to fire at the figure holding the item that's being transacted.
Go ahead.
Okay, that will be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
He will take 11 damage.
Okay. All right. So pretty much he takes another 11.
And I will move my full movement speed forward as I do this. So, yeah, however far 30 feet gets me.
All right. What you hear is kill from the woman, and what you with the turnover is next is Lokar.
Okay, so is he attacking the woman then when I come up here? Is that what I see?
He pegged essentially across from the pool. There's 2 guards. He's been attacking the one on the left.
Okay, I'm gonna run up.
The woman is on the left side of the well across from the pool, and the tall skeletal figure is on the right.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack whatever Theus is attacking.
All right, go ahead.
I just wanted to see if my this is probably. Do you think this has been more than a minute since we were in the last combat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So my divine favor fell off. No big deal. But did these look undead or no?
The one that he's been attacking, it doesn't have a glow in its eyes. Well, it's kind of a tinge of red. They both have glows in their eyes. The one on the right has green, and the one on the left has a little red.
One of them's a big giant skeleton, which is the one I shot, right? Because he's holding the item.
Nah, he's in the far back, and he's not doesn't have the item.
Oh, well then, yeah, I shot whatever had the item.
Yeah, that's the one that has a tinge of red in its eyes.
All right, well, I'm gonna attack whichever one is near Theus, then I guess, or whichever one I can get to.
Yeah, so he's going towards the left side, I'm assuming.
It's also a 30-foot pull between us and them, right?
Yeah. So you have to run the length, and then you got like 15 more feet.
Well, isn't there people like by Theus or no?
No, Theus is running that way, and he is essentially only like 10, 15 feet away.
Okay, is there anybody I can run up to and attack?
No.
Okay,
I was shooting them with my bow and arrow.
Okay,
Yes.
so I can run up and shoot though.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up then, and I'll just cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at whatever Theus attacked.
All right. So, go ahead.
That's dual 11s plus 5, so 16 to hit on both of them.
That hits. Both.
That's going to be 10 damage on one, and 5 damage on the other, so 15 total.
And how's the damage? It's Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah, it's Eldritch Blast.
So, what is the total again?
It's force damage. It's 15 total.
Okay. All right. You see that it reels back a little bit when you hit it with this, but it's standing strong.
Okay.
And up next is Bardis.
All right, so they're range shooting at the one holding the object.
Yes.
And it's behind the pool. How far away is the pool from us?
Pretty much the pool is only like 5 feet. You've entered kind of like at the southwest end. So you weren't like dead center in the pool, but essentially you had a 30-foot straight shot and you could go across. So you're within 5 feet of the pool, but you still have another 30 feet to go across the length, and then like 10 more feet until you hit someone. It's a square pool.
I see. I need to find real quick. So I can't like scroll and keep my push to talk down at the same time. Where is dash is a bonus, right? Seriously?
You can take a dash, but it's going to take your action.
Yeah, dash is an action, not a bonus action. Nope. Well, I can't because I'm a rogue.
There we go. Okay, never mind. It is a bonus, yeah, because of the rogue. That's what I was looking for. Cunning action was what I was looking for. That's a real question. I've never tried it before. Can you take 2 bonus actions
No.
if you do
An
nothing else?
action.
I don't know at
So
all.
That's
if it's a bonus action for you to dash, you would dash and then you would have an action.
Yeah, I don't think you can double bonus.
No. But you can use an action to double dash.
Yeah.
But then that would be it. He would be done.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Too far away. I can't. How deep's the pool?
The pool looks like for you it'd like go up to your chest.
So I still have to wait it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So. I will. Okay, so I will go ahead and run up past the. I'll run up. I'm not going to use bonus action to dash, even if they're still 10 feet away. And should I raid again? I can't. No, it's probably a bad idea. I'm just gonna hold action for right now. That's my best bet.
All right. So what happens next is then you see that the figure that has been getting attacked, decides to charge Theus. And then the woman shouts, "No, you idiot!" And it starts
Yes,
running
quickly.
towards. And let's have her real quick. God damn. Okay, so the figure goes and charges Theus. And goes and essentially cups its hands and tries to bash you.
It's the one
And
holding the item.
it's holding the item and is bashing you.
Okay.
So, real quick, we'll get it this way. It is does a 25 hit? Yes, I assume it do.
25 will hit. Damn. Was hoping it would roll low.
And I'll roll it again, and that's a 12 on the second attack.
That will miss.
So pretty much what it does is it hits you with one attack, and it does a 10 damage of bludgeoning as it just whacks you with its arms. This is, and pretty much it's currently just wailing on you. And then what is going to happen next is the skeletal figure is going to cast a spell on you. So you need to make a dexterity save.
Because I'm a rogue. And I have evasion. And dex save, that will be a 25.
All right. So pretty much what you see is right as the golem hits you, you see the skeletal figure charging energy in his hand, and you manage to duck as a lightning bolt just goes right over your head.
Oh,
Yikes.
And
phew.
if you take, you manage to look behind you, you notice that the brick and the stone behind you is effectively shattered and charred from that.
Nice.
And then the other one, where is it? Effectively, she goes to cast a spell as well at you. And what you see is she, you not do that? Page not loading.
She
There we
gives
go.
him the air of 500.
Yeah. Pretty much roll another reflex or dex save.
Be 21.
All right. So with that, okay, you do take. Do you have something special with that? Like if you make the save?
I have evasion, so if I make the save, I take no damage, and if I
Okay.
fail the save, I take half.
Okay. And what does what's the word? Not resistance. The opposite of resistance. Weakness.
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability. What's that do?
If you're vulnerable to something, I think you take double damage or something.
All right.
5th edition
Yeah,
vulnerability.
vulnerability is double, resistance is half.
All right. So what happens is the woman puts her hands together and then casts burning hands, and what you see is basically the figure that was attacking you takes all of the damage for you and screams a guttural roar.
Oh. Thank
Okay.
you.
And
that's
then
my-
the
That's
last
my
one.
trick.
Apparently I can dodge magic really well.
Yeah. And then the last one, it runs towards you to hit you. Okay.
Physical blows.
All right. So does a no, it doesn't. A 7 misses. All right. So next is Theus. Your turn. You have essentially a now it's up close, fairly hulking figure right next to you.
Wait, hold on. Before you go to the top of the initiative, things have moved towards us, and I held my action.
Okay.
Can I take my action now?
Go ahead.
Cool. So now things are next to us,
Mm-hmm.
and by then next to me also.
Yes. Then next to you also, if you're standing next to Theus.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go swing on some things too. I'm gonna rage first too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So what two? There's two in front. There's the one that took all the damage that's still alive ish,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's just that other whatever one that was hitting at him.
Yeah. And Theus, as you're looking at them, because they're right up to you, you can see that the one to your right, the one with the green eyes, has the undead haze to it, but the one that's been attacking you and bashing you does not.
I suppose for the idea of my using my weapon, I don't think actually my character wouldn't really notice anything like that. So, actually, I was going to go after the smaller, weaker one, anyways, or the one that hasn't been touched. So I'm just going to swing at him.
Go ahead.
Yeehaw. 24.
All right. So that hits. Go ahead.
Yay. 7, 10, 14 damage.
All right. You nail it. You see a flash, and nothing other than it just pegs it in the shoulder.
Okay. Bonus action to knock it prone. So athletics check.
Go ahead.
Actually, kind of weak. 12.
This I rolled better.
Okay, that's fine.
This one stands
So-
firm.
Don't you have advantage on athletics during rage?
Oh yeah, that's actually a really smart thing. That turns it into a 19. Sorry,
All right, that does hit it. It does get knocked down a little bit, so it gets knocked to its knee.
It gets knocked. Well, he's prone. Okay, so he's still considered prone.
Yeah,
So
I'm killing Sarah prone.
10, okay,
I'm not giving the same animation to everything.
that's fine. 21 to hit because now I get advantage on him.
Go ahead.
So 5, 6, 7, 10, 16, 17 damage to him. This is
all right.
the undead one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I've been rolling radiant damage, and I guess I forgot to make sure.
All right. And I forgot to do something.
Oh.
So, you guys roll con checks. All of you.
17.
It's a +2 if they're within 10 feet of me.
19.
All right, is it con check or save?
It's con save. Sorry.
Let's do one saves from you. So that's a 20.
All right. And Bardis.
19.
All right. And Lokar.
16.
All right. So, something that you noticed is as you start charging closer to these figures, you get very, very sluggish, and you start picking up that is it the poisoned effect? But no damage.
Wait, I got that?
We're all poisoned?
No, just Lokar, and no more than that. So pretty much just the poisoned effect. This is basically you're heading towards the epicenter of everything, so it's very strong here.
Okay.
All right. After that, it is then Theos' turn.
I just want to do a quick check. Is the item that the creature is holding in front of me the item that we want to steal? Like, am I getting the vibe from that?
You are seeing essentially pure blackness right there, and it's in its fist as it's punching.
Okay.
Oh wait, I haven't had a turn since last time Theos had a turn.
I went because I held my action. So
He held his action.
And then now it's top again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is this is top of the second round.
Yes.
So it is my turn, and I am going to do two things. I'm going to first use my bonus action to cast Fairy Fire, and if I can, I would like to center it with its 60-foot radius so that it encompasses all the enemies in the room.
Okay.
They have to make a Dex 14 save against it.
All right. That one made it. And the other one did not make it. So the one that has been attacking you does not make it.
What about the other people in the room? Were they within 60 feet radius?
Yeah, I'm rolling for them now.
Okay.
Both of them don't make it.
Cool. So with Fairy Fire, this was Fairy Fire, and if you're invisible, it outlines you. If you're not invisible, it gives attackers advantage on it.
Okay.
So everyone gets advantage on any creature that did not make the Dex save.
Yeah. And for you, Lokar, that would effectively cancel out the sickening.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I would like to make a sleight of hand roll to try and get the item out of its hand, if I may.
You can go ahead, and then you also have to roll a strength because it's like grasping it.
So sleight of hand is a 26.
Okay, you managed to get to its hand, and now see if you could pry out.
That's going to be a straight 19.
All right, so let me roll the strength. You managed to pry open its fingers, and it's just. And so the item is floating in its hand. It's levitating now again.
I want to swipe it.
Go ahead.
I swipe it.
Swiper, no swiping.
Now roll a con check. And very.
Oh, wait. Lokar's still within range. Okay. That is a 21.
Okay, yeah, so you are just holding it. It feels like it's surging with power in your hand. And it is not it's not hurting you just yet.
And then I would like to move away from combat.
All right, that would provoke.
I will take the provoke.
All right. So this one goes to hit you. The one that you were just grabbing got out of its hand. It rolled a 20 something to hit.
Did you
Hit.
Did you use your bonus action?
I did to cast Fairy Fire to give you guys advantage on attacks.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. It's cool. I have enough hit points. I should survive.
All right, so it does 12 damage.
Ooh.
And they only get one attack, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And the other one gets
The other one's prone.
gets up. Yeah, it tries to get up to go for you, but it can't. It's been knocked prone.
I will move away and try to basically try to get outside the room.
All right.
I mean, I don't think I'll get all the way outside the room, but I'm definitely gonna get behind Lokar and Bardis.
All right. You hear, "No! Get it!" The woman is screaming.
Oh. Okay.
Trying to and then you see the skeletal figure just lock its eyes on you. The large skeletal one, and pretty much all eyes are on you. Except for, frankly, the one that's been attacking you, actually. So, it's next is Lokar. So, Lokar, I have you currently at the side of the pool. You're not quite up to them yet. You've been pot-shotting them instead.
Right.
Theus is effectively running past you. And Bardis is in front of the two figures, and you see the skeletal figure and the woman at the well across.
Okay. I'm looking at something real quick.
Everybody disengage and run.
Really quick, just a reminder, did they want us to steal the item and bring it back in one piece, or did they want us to destroy it?
Wanted the item away.
They don't care what happens with it.
Basically, yeah, I don't care what happens with it. Get it out of here.
All right, we should try to destroy it.
Or we just hope we take it back to Flux with us and we can deal with it there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am going.
Eric.
I am going to. Because did you dash?
I couldn't dash. I could not dash. I only moved my standard movement.
Did the fairy fire?
Okay. I am going to. Oh, but that is a bonus action. Dang it.
Wait. Actually, I need to roll concentration on that because I got hit after I cast it.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably high enough. He did what? 12 damage to me. I rolled a 14 plus. Yeah, that's high enough.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. And then
Okay.
I'm going to run with Theos. And I suppose because the Expeditious Retreat's a bonus action to cast that. Is it worth me hitting any of these things? Probably not, because it was the undead that's gonna come after us.
Mm-hmm. All of them are going to come after, except for it seems like the one that's been the other one's just pissed off and raging. The one that's attacking Theus.
I stole it right from its hand. Lokar, Princess carry Theus and run out of there.
I'll do it.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess I could.
I move fast. I can dash.
I can. Well, so I can use my movement and my action to just run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was gonna try to take the item from him and go a little further than he could, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll just try to run.
Okay. All right, so you're running, Bardis.
Yes. Okay. Well, if we're all running, I look around. No.
So you're being left alone with the hulking figure, the one figure that's kind of pissed off that you knocked it down, huge skeletal figure, and the pissed off woman.
Oh, I'm excited to help destroy every single one of them, but not today. So I will run. Retreat. I hate that word. I will run away, and I'm assuming that because that one big guy uses attack of opportunity already, and the other guy's prone, so they're screwed. I will move. I move 40 feet, so run. Grab Theus. I'm pretty sure I can carry him.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use my bonus action to then dash. So I will move 80 feet total.
And real quick, both of you guys. Well, all right. Yeah. All right. So it's their turn. Both of you guys roll a con save.
And I just rolled one.
Yeah, you're holding the damn thing.
Oh, I just got a nat 1.
16.
Okay.
That is a 22.
All right. So
Mine's an 8.
pretty much because they're running past you, you get the feeling of sickened again, but I don't think it ever left you, Lokar. Bardis, you get sickened and a level of exhaustion.
What?
And and Theus, you did well.
Apparently, I can roll well on con checks. That's about what's going on tonight.
Yeah.
That's the important thing, though. Holding on to the item.
Yeah. All right. So pretty much now what's happening is they are pissed off. The what's actually going to happen next is the green figure, the one that Bardis knocked down, starts to get up. But then what happens is the shaded red figure starts bashing it. And effectively, they are locked in combat now. You can just hear guttural screams of rage coming from that other one, and it's just bashing whatever's nearest. The woman sees that, opens her eyes, and just disappears. And the skeletal figure is actually going to charge after you guys.
Good luck.
About to say, I think we're all running as fast as we can, and I think I
And-
basically get 3 movement actions now.
And then look ahead of you guys, and you see a wall of fire. Pretty much blocking the hallway, the entrance of this area. As the figure kind of did some hand gestures, raising a wall.
How much you trust me, Theus? How much you trust me, Theus?
I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
You're gonna die.
Before we jump through it, I want to shove the item that I stole into my haversack so that I'm not holding it, but it's in my bag.
Effectively in another dimension.
Yeah. So.
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Just another thing. Who roll a knowledge or remember check?
Oh, that's actually really high. That is a 20.
All right. Andrews Merrick gave you a very small vessel that is carved in sigils and silver and whatnot.
Just holding it. Bartis, give me the box. Give me the box.
I don't have. Hold on.
Silver box.
Yeah, it's a very heavy box that Varus can barely carry. Remember?
You recall some?
I didn't really force the knowledge check because I wasn't sure if Varus would remember.
Oh God!
No one remembered until you had me roll the check.
Yeah.
Grabbing him with one hand, reaching in my bag with the other. It's in my backpack. Just get it. Piggyback ride.
Okay, I'll go through his backpack, I guess, and grab the box.
I assume it's on top.
It's not a hard. Maybe it's not a handy haversack, but it'd be not too mixed in.
All right.
I will go through his backpack to get the box and try to put the item in the box.
As you put the item in the box, and you close the box.
Yeah.
All of the feelings of exhaustion and sickness and whatnot go away, and your eyes see that all the darkness is kind of very concentrated on this box, but not radiating out anymore.
Shove the box in my haversack.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, you take the box now. That's heavy.
The exhaustion, by the way, fades from you, Bartis.
Good. I knew it wasn't because I was carrying Theus. You're not that heavy.
And then what would be happening next is, I would say, you guys are charging up the stairs. Real quick, what do you guys want to do with the firewall?
Oh my God. We have to go through it, don't we?
I mean, I'd be willing just to go through it.
You trust me, Theus? I'm still moving.
I trust you. Just get me healed if I go out.
All right. So go ahead and roll a dex save for anyone going through.
Does that mean like Theus, your dex save is my dex?
I guess so.
I mean,
I guess it's on your back. You're Bartis, you're doing the save for both of you. Actually,
yours might be better than mine because mine was pretty low.
At the same time, I think that if you make it, then his rogue-like ability will still go off because you are somehow skillfully causing him to turn.
It's funny because technically with my shield master feat, if I make a dex save, you effectively position the shield between you and the effect, which does the same thing. I just don't get this. If I fail, I don't get half. I get all.
Okay.
Yeah, but if my effect pops off and it covers both of us, then you would take half.
Oh, just go ahead and go.
I got a 12.
All right.
22.
Oh, thank
the
God.
22 makes it, and so what happens is you guys are charging up the stairs, and you leap through the fire.
Can I shield surf?
and you don't feel any of the heat. Lokar, you get singed a bit. Pretty much I need to roll for you. I'm sorry. You get 17 fire damage, and
Well,
as you're
bad.
going through, you stumble, and you notice that you're in the effect of the portal. Effectively, you feel the push. It's like a violent thrust out of this world, and you find yourselves back in Flux.
17 points wasn't that bad.
Do we arrive at Flux with?
You are at Flux. Essentially, as you jumped through the fire, you also jumped into a portal.
Okay. Can I have shield surfed it though, because that's how Shield Master avoids.
Sure. So, as you jump out of this portal, you land into the town square of Flux, sliding on your shield with Theus on your back, and there's little streaks of steam, like
Poop.
singe, coming off of the shield, and Lokar comes through with just little bits of fire on him, and he's very stoic about it, but yeah.
I'll be fine. At least we got out of there.
Yeah, and very quickly after you guys get through, the portal closes, and you just hear no from the other side, but nothing else.
Just go, no! We forgot.
Yes.
We didn't get our pay from completing the mission.
We can get it later, maybe. At least we're out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, look around. Do you guys see a Norin?
Huh.
What wasn't Isabel? Wasn't Isabel also with us when we came to Sharnan the first time?
Yes.
Isabel's there?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Isabel's been back for a while. She just got confused. All of a sudden, you see the portal open up, and then just Anoran just falls through, and he's unconscious again from God knows what.
Well, the important thing is that we're back safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Sorry that took longer. Very longer.
That's okay. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to pick that up.
Yeah.
That's cool. I misread again. Shield Master is only dex stuff affecting like specifically me, so firewall wouldn't count, but like burning hands would. But it's okay because
it gave you style. I liked it.
I just want to shield surf. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
So sorry that ran longer.
It is.
Hey, we just had to get it finished, and it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, we're since we're very late, we're like an hour and a half into this episode already. We're just gonna end it and move on because I think we're all tired. It's 1 a.m. here, on our recording date. So it's been fun. Glad to have you all with us. Steve, you want to do the socials real quick?
I will definitely do so. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Infinities End Gaming, and you can find us on Twitter at Infinities EG. We look forward to giving you more quality content in the future.
Yeah, and the next episode should be we're planning to do kind of a backstory for our characters, so it should be a real good time. We're a couple weeks away from getting that organized, but I think it'll be really fun, and it's something we realized as a group that we needed to do. So. Yeah, if you have people that are interested that you want, I'm hoping that the next episode will be a better jumping off point if people are coming into it late. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, and everybody have a good time.
Bye, guys.
We did. Love you. See you all next time.
Bye-bye.